Alright, what's up, guys? It's your boy Indigo. Welcome back to the channel. And I am back with another video. This time we're going to be previewing and predicting WrestleMania 38. Because it is this weekend. I know it don't feel like it, but it is this weekend. And before I start the video, I just want to say that there is a lot of wrestling this weekend, not just in WWE. So try to support all wrestling because there's other shows that's going to be a banger, such as the Ring of Honor show, which I will be reviewing most likely. Keep y'all posted on that. And we're going to have fun because y'all know when I talk about WWE, it's a good time because I shit on them a lot. And this is no different because this year's WrestleMania is also looking like another year of part-timer mania slash D-list celebrities that we don't care about. And I don't waste your time, so I hope y'all enjoy this video. Will Smith slapped those likes for me. I appreciate it. Comment whatever you want to say about WrestleMania. I look forward to your thoughts as always. And we're gonna start with night one. Becky versus Bianca for the Raw Women's Championship. This feud has been lackluster. The match itself should be good. Hopefully they get more than 26 seconds this time. I got Bianca to finally end this shit with Becky to become the Raw Women's Champion. And where they go from that, I'll probably say Rhea Ripley will probably be her first feud. Or Bailey. I hope it's Bailey though. And next up is Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio versus The Miz and Logan Paul. Oh my god. Again, I, outside of wrestling, I don't care about the Paul brothers. I respect their hustle though. That's about it. This match itself, I don't really care. I'm going to go with the Mysterios to win this. Next up is Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. I feel so sorry for Drew McIntyre. He deserves better than fucking Happy Corbin. But here we are. Obviously, I'm going with Drew McIntyre to win, if hopefully end this feud. And I hope Madcap Moss is doing alright. The Usos versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Rude for the SmackDown Championship, Tag Team Championship. Again, we saw this match 1,000 times. Should be good. These four guys could go. Going with the Usos, obviously to retain. Because we're going to talk about night two a bit. The New Day, which is Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. Big E, we love you. We hope you're doing well. Versus Sheamus and Ridge Holland. This was originally supposed to have been Kofi and Big E versus these two, but you guys know what happened. I'll say this because I didn't talk about this on my channel. Ridge Holland needs more training ASAP because this isn't his first time injuring somebody like this. He injured himself, which he recently came back from. And Butch is in their corner. I didn't talk about this either on my channel, but Pete Dunne is now nicknamed Butch. It's a shame, man. Going to New Day to win this match. This match should be decent. Next up is Seth freaking Rollins versus TBA to be announced. We all know that this is Cody Rhodes, but I read today that Shane McMahon is coming back. He will be at WrestleMania, and I hope they don't swerve us and give us Seth versus Shane because nobody wants to see that. But as of this recording, it's Cody Rhodes and Seth. That's what's in the plans. Mr. McMahon will announce Cody at the night of WrestleMania. This probably might be match of the night on night one. Again, y'all know my thoughts on Cody coming back. I did 2 videos on it. If you guys missed it, it's on the channel. He's a hypocrite, like I said, biggest hypocrite probably ever. And that goes above people like Zelina Vega and Mickey James. Um, I don't know why he's coming back. He's gonna be second fiddle to Roman Reigns. It's not like he's gonna come back and be the number one guy. That's a fucking fantasy that he's living in if he thinks that. Match itself should be good. I'm going with Cody to win this. I don't think Seth needs to win. Seth is already a made man. He could go into Hall of Fame tomorrow if he wants. If he retires, it's not gonna hurt Seth. The loss. He's getting this spotlight, so that's good for him. Yeah, I got Cody. Charlotte versus Rhonda. I do not care about this. I talked about this on the channel. It's like Rhonda. It's like she doesn't want to be there. You can tell on her face. The night she came back at the Rumble, she didn't want to be there. They had to tell her to look like she wants to be there, but she has been for the from what I've seen on YouTube. This is not the main event. The main event is the Kevin Owens show. For obvious reasons, these two is not going above Stone Cold. They're not more important than Stone Cold. I saw WrestleMania 26 last night, and you guys know that card. I should have to go through that card, but the main event, y'all know the main event of WrestleMania 26. Batista and Cena was before Taker and Michaels HBK, and even Cena and Batista knew that they are not more important than that match and what was at stake in that match. So I look at it and it's the same way. They not above Stone Cold. I got Rhonda to win this. Look at it either way. This is the last match on the show because I do not see Stone Cold and Owens having a full standard match. But technically, this will be the last match on the show. So Charlotte's gonna get what she wants. This is the only reason why it's happening. Got Rhonda to win. She's gonna be SmackDown Women's Champion moving forward, and don't know who's gonna take that from her. I hope it's Sasha Banks, but we'll see. Night 2, um, women's tag team match, Fatal 4-Way. Queen Zelina and Carmella versus my girl Sasha Banks and Naomi versus Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan versus Natty and Shayna Baszler. I am not looking forward to this match. My girl Sasha Banks deserves better. And it was supposed to happen Charlotte versus Sasha for the SmackDown Women's Championship, but obviously they ain't go that route because Ronda is back. I got Naomi and Sasha to win tag team titles, and Sasha gets her first ever WrestleMania victory. That's all I care about in this match, and that's all I got. Also, before I move on, Sasha and Naomi win this in a feud. They eventually break up. In a feud, they have a banger of a match. Don't know when. Um, Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn. Don't care about this match. This is an anywhere goes match. Um, I don't know. It should be entertaining nonetheless because Sami Zayn is fucking great. I got Sami Zayn obviously to win this. Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory singles match. Um, Pat McAfee could go. He's one of these celebrities that come in and respects the business like Bad Bunny did last year. It's gonna be no different with Pat McAfee. Who I got to win? I got Austin Theory. I think Austin Theory going over will be a huge win for him. This is his first ever WrestleMania match. Shout out to him. He worked his ass off to get here. You know, Austin Theory. He's if they doing something decent so far with him. He's a future piece if they do things right. And next up is RK Bro versus the Street Profits. Excuse me. In the Alpha Academy Triple Threat match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. This match should be decent. I got Alpha Academy to win and RK Bro finally begins to split. They've been together for quite some time. It's time for them to feud and have Randy put Riddle over. And next up is Edge versus AJ Styles singles match. Um, this is the match I'm looking forward to most. I can't wait for it. I said it when it was announced on Twitter. When Edge came back at the Warrior Rumble, and Edge and AJ had that stare down. I wanted to see that match since, well, for years now, but ever since that moment, and we finally getting it. The build has been great. This is the only thing outside of Roman and Brock that has been built on a WrestleMania level. Even though this feud started out late, um, who I got to win? I got AJ to win this match. Next up is Bobby Lashy versus Omas. Bobby Lashy recently returned on Monday Night Raw the other night. He eagerly wanted to be at the show, so he's not 100% obviously in terms of like how much he could go. Um, I got Omas to win this. Lashley puts Omas over. Lashley and MVP split, and Omas is now will be managed by MVP. That's my predictions on that. Main event: Lesnar and Roman. Y'all know my thoughts on this. I did a video on it. I watched WrestleMania 31 the other night. That main event. That's their best match that those two had ever. Um, these two going on put on a good match. This is a winner takes all match. They finally gave it to us that it's going to This is a unification match. Y'all know who I got. Big Oos, Roman. He's finally gonna beat Brock at WrestleMania, and Roman said this is personal now. Both of them said that this is personal on Raw the other night, and Roman, no, I think that if they go with one title, they gotta get rid of the Universal title. That title has overstayed its welcome at this point. The WWE Championship is still the top title, in my opinion. And I think eventually they're gonna bring back the Universal Championship down the line. But as of right now, I do see them going with one title, which will be the main championship, the WWE Championship. And I said this with Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, he needs to start Monday Night Raw after Mania. He has to be the first thing that we see. If they don't do that, they failed already. And I said this in a previous video. It needs to be Roman versus Cody at SummerSlam. Cody could have a few feuds with Edge and AJ at the next pay-per-views coming up. They want to put them in a Money in the Bank match, ladder match. That's fine, but Roman and Cody needs to happen at SummerSlam. I know they can hold off on that because Roman has unfinished business with Seth. He could probably do a match with somebody else, you know, since he's gonna be on both brands, and that's my thoughts on that. Though we'll see how WrestleMania goes. I recommend that you guys just go in the show with low expectations. I did that last year, and the show turned out. Yeah, y'all saw my review last year, but going with low expectations. Again, there's other wrestling this weekend, so support all wrestling. And hope you guys enjoyed this preview and predictions. I will be reviewing the show, like I said, this weekend, so look out for that. As soon as the show goes off the air, I'm gonna just put it out right away. Thank y'all for tuning in. Will Smith slapped those likes for me. See y'all for the next video. It's gonna be a packed weekend on the channel, so I hope y'all join. Rest in peace, Calhoun.